Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for this video. I am going to be coming up with this look right here. This is my first fall look of 2021. I'm using all affordable products, and all of these products are products that I use on a daily basis and products that I genuinely love and I keep on going back to because they're that good. So I'm super excited for you to check out this video. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get ready and start off this beautiful fall look using affordable products. All right, friends, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the brows. This brow pencil, I absolutely love it. It's a little bit of a thicker brow pencil, but it is by e.l.f. Cosmetics, and it is called the Instant Lift Brow Pencil. This is so amazing, and this is what I do to do my brows. I do have kind of full brows already, so all I do is I make a little line like that towards the bottom, and I start filling out a little bit in the front and any other little areas that I can see. I'll do the same on the other brow. And so far, that is what I do with the brow pencil. So next up, I use this tinted brow mascara by NYX Cosmetics, and this is called the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. Just run it through like so, all on my brows, and it kind of fills out any gaps I have, especially those areas which are a little bit more sparse, which are mainly like at the top of my brow. And that's it. That's all I do for my brows. This really holds them in place, and I really love the combination of these two. This is around $10. This is like $3, I believe. I will have it all linked down in the description box below, but I absolutely love this combination. It is my favorite so far, and I really enjoy it. Now, I already primed my eyelids, and I primed them with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camel Concealer. I absolutely love this one. I have mine in the shade Tan Neutral. If you have any good drugstore eye primers for me, leave them down in the description box below. I would love to try them out. But let's get started with the fall makeup. I'm super into the mood of creating a fall look with you all. And I have two palettes that I think I'm going to be using. I'm not sure if I'll use one or the other or both, but I'll let you know as we move on through the little tutorial. The first palette that I have right here is by LA Girl, and it is called Foreplay. I absolutely love these shades. They're so beautiful, and to me, this screams fall. I also have this ColourPop palette. It's called the Nude Mood palette, and I love these shades as well. You can see kind of what these two palettes look like side by side. So we're gonna be working with both. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into this shade from the LA Girl palette, and I'm gonna put that all over my lid. So I'm just packing the shade. I'm not gonna go to my crease just yet, and I'm leaving the inner corner alone. So just gently packing the shade on both eyes. Next up, I'm gonna go into the next shade right here. It's kind of this beautiful terracotta color. I'm just gonna pick that up with a blending brush, and I'm gonna start putting that on my crease and kind of blending any harsh lines that we have from the first initial eyeshadow that we placed. Next up, I'm going to go into the ColourPop palette. I'm going to go into this deep brown shade right here, and I'm going to place that like on the outer corner right here, and I'm going to bring it up to the crease a little bit just to deepen this up a little bit more, kind of dragging the shadow up to create kind of that cat eye wing, and then just blending it out. We're going to come back and blend everything together right now. Let's trust the process. That's what I tell myself all the time, because sometimes I'm like, oh, this is not looking so good, but I gotta trust the process a little bit. Now I'm going back into the LA Girl palette, and I'm going to go into this shade, and I'm going to put that like on the upper crease area, kind of very close to the brow bone, with a super fluffy brush like this one, just to start blending and meshing everything together. Next up, we're going to go into this shade from the LA Girl palette, and we're going to put that in the inner corner. I am going to spray my brush for this step just so I could pick up a little bit more pigment. Look at how pretty that is. Wow. Then I'm gonna go back into this first initial shade and we're gonna blend the center out just so it doesn't look so harsh. Next step, I'm going to create my winged liner with my Epic Ink liner from NYX Cosmetics. I absolutely love this liner. It is so, so good. I'm going to apply some lashes, and I did mention this set in my previous makeup video that I did. I will link it down below, but these are the Kiss lashes and they are the 5 best-selling pairs with the box. It looks like these are absolutely amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some lashes. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to apply these 01 lashes down here, and yeah, I will be right back. All right guys, so there we have the eyelashes on. Look at how gorgeous they look. I also wanted to mention the adhesive that I use, and this is by Kiss Lashes as well. This is about $3 and it is so amazing. Let me go ahead and show you. So it looks like this, and what I do, I don't actually put this on the lash band. I put it on top of my eyeliner because it's clear, and then it makes it much easier to apply my lash over the top, just because I do struggle applying lashes still. So yeah, that's my little tip if you still struggle with applying lashes. Place the lash glue on top of your eyeliner and then apply the lash. It's gonna be a lot easier that way. So we're gonna move on to the skin next, and I have 2 of my favorite primers right here. I have the matte putty primer by e.l.f. Cosmetics, and I have the acne fighting putty primer. I actually just tested this out and I'm so in love with it, so I'm gonna be using both of these. I'm gonna use the matte on my T-zone, and I'm gonna use this acne fighting one on the rest of my face. So let's go ahead and start applying these. Now I'm gonna apply the green one, and I'm gonna put that on my cheeks. I really like the feeling of this. It's very nourishing. It's kind of like a moisturizer, so I really enjoy it. Sticking with e.l.f., I'm gonna go ahead and apply my Camo CC cream because this is one of my favorite foundations, and I'm actually gonna do it a little differently today because I'm gonna apply it using a brush. We're gonna do one side of the face first, and then we will do the other side. So there we have it. This is what my face looks like after I applied 2 pumps of the foundation. It looks extremely glowy, but don't worry, I have oily skin, so we're definitely going to set this. But before we do, we're gonna go ahead and add some concealer, and you all know that my favorite concealers are the e.l.f. Camo Concealer and the hydrating one as well. Today we're only gonna be using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I'm gonna apply this one eye at a time because it does set very quickly. And to blend it out, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. Look at the amazing coverage this provides, and you can definitely build it up. I absolutely am in love with it. Look at the difference, so amazing. To brighten up the area a little bit more, I'm just gonna go on my forehead, down my nose, and right here. And we're gonna blend that out just so it can look a little bit more seamless. And we're just gonna come back and just blend everything out with our sponge, just to make sure everything is sinking into the skin and not sitting on top of it. I'm still sticking with e.l.f. because e.l.f. just has so many amazing products, and I'm gonna be setting my face with this one, which I recently tried again and I fell in love with. This is only $3, guys. I believe you can only find it online and sometimes at Target. So this is called the Prime and Stay Finishing Powder. It looks like this. It comes in this like little clear packaging, but it's so good. Add this to the beauty sponge and set it down. And now with a fluffy brush, I'm gonna come back to the little compact and I'm gonna press this down on my skin. All right, next up, we're gonna move on to bronzer. I really do love the e.l.f. Cosmetics bronzers. They're so amazing, so blendable, and they just work fantastic. So I have, this is the Perpetually Tan bronzer. I found this at Target, but I'm pretty sure it's online as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and get a fluffy brush and I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. Next up, we're gonna move into cream blush. I actually forgot to do this underneath all my powders, but I've heard that this works a very great over powder. So we're gonna try this out over our powder today. Let's hope it works out. This is in the color Chef's Kiss 110 by Milani. I think I applied too much. So I'm just gonna blend this in ever so slightly. I think I added way too much, but that's okay. It's blending out very nicely. So yeah, these are pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. This is a Revlon blush. I have not heard a lot about Revlon blushes, but I picked this up on a whim, and this is a color 3 in Mauvelous, and it is so pretty. It's just basically a mauve color, and I think this will pair really nicely with our look today. So I'm gonna add just a tiny bit. I don't want to go too heavy-handed with this. And again, I went heavy-handed. So these are super pigmented. As you can see, we will blend it out right now, but oh my goodness, so pigmented. I'm gonna add some on my nose, my chin, and I'm gonna come to my temples. Another blush recommendation from e.l.f. are these little duos right here. This is in the color Spiced Apple, and I'm going to be using the highlight side from this little duo right here. It's kind of like a bronzy shade, and what I like to do with this specific duo, since it is kind of a deeper shade, I like to put it all over my blush area. So right here, just like that, so it can give a lot of glow. I still love a glow for fall, so I'm gonna do the same thing over here. But again, I'm not adding it just as a highlight. I'm adding it kind of like as a blush topper, because I just like that look. But remember, these little blush duos from e.l.f. come in so many different colors, and the highlighter options are endless, so check them out. This one is just one of my personal favorites. Now we're gonna finish the lower lash line, and then we're going to move on to lips, and we are almost done. So next up, we're gonna go into the ColourPop palette, and I'm gonna take these two shades and mix them together and just put them on the lower lash line. Next up, I'm going to line the waterline with this Morphe eyeliner in the color Dimmer. And I'm going to coat my lower lash lines with the same mascara, which is the Sky High mascara that I'm loving so far. Last but not least, on the eyes, I'm going to go back into the ColourPop palette, and I'm going to come into this shade right here, but I'm going to spray my brush and I'm going to add that into the inner corner. Now we're going to move on to lips, and my favorite lip liner for the fall and basically all year round really is the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in the color Saucy Toffee. This is in the color Wine Room, and it's just a Wet n Wild lipstick. They're about $3. So this definitely is like a fall vibe right here. I really like this. And to mute it just a little bit, I'm going to go in with the Believe Beauty liquid lipstick in the color Charmed. So I just want to mute it just a tiny bit. And last but not least, I want to add a little bit of gloss, and I love these lifter glosses from Maybelline. I only have the one in the color Silk, so hopefully this works out with our fall vibes today. So I'm going to add just a tiny bit. To finish up this look, I'm going to add some of my Milani Make It Last setting spray. Alright friends, and this is the completed look. What do you all think about this amazing fall look? I think it came out so beautiful, and I used some amazing products, some of my favorite products with you all. I hope you enjoyed this video. All of these are products that I've used over and over again, and I keep on going back to them. Let me know which of these items you want to try out down in the comment section below. And yeah, give me more ideas. What type of looks do you want to see from me so that I can film those for you? Thank you so much for watching, my friends, for being here with me today. I am so grateful for you. I will see you on the next video. Bye, friends.